everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, we are back on Hierophant's Forest. Assuming that's what it's called. It probably isn't, I probably misspelled that. But supposedly, there's a way to add water to this map by clicking on the rock, and then it makes the map easier, and it makes the track longer. And the whole Fire Princess's Flame Trap glitch thing wasn't actually a glitch. Even though as far as I'm concerned, it's still a glitch. You shouldn't put a fire trap on a part of the map that doesn't exist yet. But apparently this map can get a lot easier. So we're going to be redoing it on Impossible. We do have a challenge for today. It's not just to test out the secret water map, though that is definitely a part of it. We're going to be doing a medieval challenge, sort of. So we're using Sai. We are using Sam, because Sam's a wizard ninja. Are they medieval? Not necessarily. Same thing with our next character, Juggernaut Max, and finally, Captain Cassie. None of these characters are particularly medieval, but there's nothing better, and they sort of all fit together. Old. How about we call that old? Just old. So we have... Okay, so there's a lot of magic here, but there's no technology, straight up. Lots of things, but no real, technology things. Like, Google Meter is very scientific. There's a couple other things, like... Blasted Nerdicon. For example, Sai doesn't actually have Rogue Monkey's Visor, which is a big loss against DDTs. So for DDTs, we are stuck with Sam. Sam has lead popping power, I think. Juggernaut Max. Does Juggernaut Max have camo detection? Ooh, that makes sense. I can actually give him camo detection because we have, can't use the, high-tech things, but we can use, is Dragon Eyes. Okay, so we have Juggernaut Max, maybe Sam, and Captain Cassie as for, well, maybe Captain Cassie. I'm a little scared for DETs now. Okay, hey, Tuxedo Jake, we're just gonna remove everything you have and say, hey, if need be, we have our little old friend, the Jouster, to give us DDT popping power. Okay, so that's our backup, in case it turns out, yeah, DDTs were doomed against. I'm just gonna place a Tuxedo Jake and give us infinite balloon popping power. Preferably we won't need to do that, but I don't actually know if anyone except now Juggernaut Max can pop DDTs, so I don't think he can solo them. But yeah, those are our builds for everyone. I'm not gonna go through all of them because it takes a while. As per usual, if we have time at the end, if this is pretty quick, I usually go over them at the end, so if you're interested, I mean, you could skip to the end of the video, but that's a bit of a risk that I'll spoil things, so up to you. Or you can just wait. I did show them. You can go back and guess them if you want. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm very nervous. We have some pretty solid towers here, and they have pretty good stuff. How do I do this? Oh, here we go. I click here, and it costs $700 to fill this, ravine. Okay, if I had to guess, what happens is instead of going straight line down here, they then loop around here, which would make it a significantly longer map. I technically could do that to start off, but then I'd have no other defense except, can I afford Captain Cassie? I actually can afford this than Captain Cassie. So here we go. This is the new map. Hey, our dude's over here now. He moved. That's cool. I wonder if he does something. So yeah, map's significantly longer now, a much better map. So that's cool. Nothing really all that special about it, but it is certainly cool. I am going to try to start with Captain Cassie, because to be honest, I'd love to go straight for Bloon Pillage. Get that extra money making. I don't know if we can. I'd probably get Sai as a backup, because I don't know how strong Captain Cassie is on her own. If we can get Grape Shot, though, you're usually pretty good. So we need Heavy Duty Bombs, then we can go for Grape Shot. Both of those, very important upgrades. But yeah, I have no idea if Captain Cassie's going to be able to do too well. She has a couple layers of damage. Theoretically, we should be fine up until Black Balloons, and she can get cam protection pretty easily. So I really would like to do that, get some Bloon Pillage income, but we'll see. So yeah, this is much nicer. This makes this map much, much better and easier, and that's pretty cheap to do. I probably could have done that a long time ago. Nothing all that cool here. I mean, it's cool that this, vampire dude jumps around, but someone mentioned, some really cool thing happening. Nothing all that cool happened, but that's definitely interesting to see. Very unique map feature. I did try to do that last time, but it just didn't work. I slipped on the rock instead of the, rock boulder things. And because of that, nothing ended up happening, which, well, kinda sucks. But we should be okay now. This definitely makes the map much easier. Makes a 3-lane overlap, plus it just extends the map a lot. Oh, this camo balloon's already. Already, you tell me. I'm restarting. Okay, so that was cool and all. Here's what I'm gonna do, because... No, I kind of want to start with that still. Okay, we could afford this if we go Captain Cassie first into... Okay, so here's the deal. We gotta go Captain Cassie straight away into Psy, and then we'll be okay. That's what we need to do, so that is what we shall do. And then we should be able to deal with these balloons pretty alright. But yeah. Definitely a much nicer map now. I kind of like that the vampire dude's standing on his grave. Or standing on top, like right in front of a grave. Maybe that means we'll get to kill him. Who knows? So this video's going up on Halloween, so happy Halloween to everyone watching this. As a Hollow Knight update, because if you didn't know, the game vote Hollow Knight won. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out, so it might come out tomorrow, maybe. But don't get your hopes too up or too high, I guess. You should have it by within the next week or so, probably. But I want to make sure I can get everything set up right, and I need to do some testing to make sure I have the right recording software, and then I can easily edit it off, like get the video footage to edit it, and I want to do a lot of tests. I want to be extra safe, so there you go. Psy has appeared. The camo balloons have been dealt with, sort of. Yeah, he's fine. Now I will try to go for the balloon pillage. We actually can go straight up, just camera protection, then balloon pillage. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's something. What else was I going to say? But yeah, happy Halloween, so enjoy yourselves. If you're going trick-or-treating, that's great. If you're not, if you're giving out candy, or if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope you had a spooky end to October. But yeah. There isn't really much else to say about that. Just, yeah, this is the last day of October. Woo! I guess last reminder, I did promise in yesterday's video that I would give you this. Your last chance, if you're not subscribed yet, to subscribe before the end of October. Look how much Captain Cassie was missing there. That was lame. But this is your last chance to, yeah, subscribe before October is over, before you miss your chance. I am 100% getting Seeking Shurikens. Those pink balloons are terrifyingly fast. There we go. Hopefully we're much better off now. But yeah, so it's your last chance in October. You guys crushed the sub goal. We are currently, as of recording this, at like 1,850 subscribers, which is really which the goal for the month was 1,800, so a solid 50 over that. That's pretty solid. Which leads into, which leads into, obviously, I guess, November's goal. I don't know if I have anything all that crazy for it. I have a plan for the end of the year. But I don't think I'm going to set a particular goal for November. I'm debating this now because it seems you guys do much better when I give a goal in terms of subs. Maybe it's because I mentioned them all because of that. I don't really know. So I'm debating now, but I don't think I will. I may change my mind tomorrow. Obviously, as of today's video, it's not November yet, so I'll still have one more day or 2 more days to think about it. But yeah, there may or may not be a sub goal for this month, but I do have a plan for the end of December. You can probably guess what it is, but if you can't, well, just think about it. Just think about it. But yeah, based on our current sub stats for this month, which, as I said, were incredible, like phenomenal, we should be able to reach my goal, my unmentioned goal. Feel free to give guesses about it, I guess, in the comments. But yeah, keep up the great work. Feel free to sub in November too. Just probably no sub goal yet. But that doesn't mean I appreciate it any less. Anyways, that was a fairly long discussion about that. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. I think I already said that. My day's going pretty good. I really like this map now, the water. It's a nice break from all the gray and darkness and sadness that this map sort of just radiates. It's a little disappointing when that happens. I kind of like it when maps aren't super duper sad. I guess Sam's our last tower here. I'm like, who am I missing? Who may it be? I guess I'm gonna upgrade Psy some more just because Psy's really powerful. So Psy does a good job at, being strong. Seriously, these balloons, these pink balloons are moving a mile an hour and it's scary. Like, so scary. I don't like it. I'm scared. But hopefully we'll be okay. Sam has straight up homing. Psy is pretty close to straight up homing. So we're probably gonna be okay. Probably. Oh, I don't like this at all. We totally could have benefited so much from just having, like, Flame Princess or Ice King, too. Theoretically, I guess they fall under my medieval category, in particular Ice King, because he's a king. But I don't know, I guess I'm probably not going to do that. I like our combo here of our 4 towers, and it's not like I'm going to restart now. We're way, way too deep into it. Actually, I want to get just Sam's beam upgrades, because they're nice and homing projectiles, and as I mentioned many times now, I'm a little scared that we need some homing, so we should be good with that. I'll get size upgrades up until Bloon Jitsu. I don't think I'm going to go for that quite yet, but the other useful upgrades I will go for. It's really scary that they don't got lead popping power too. There was a different map I was going to go for, but it actually had ghost balloons, and I'm like, wait a sec, we have Sam, and that's it, because we can't use the Robo Monkey Visor, because obviously, that's technology! No technology in a medieval challenge, or olden challenge. I don't know. Okay, I think we'll finally upgrade, Juggernaut Max. There we go. I totally didn't just look down at his name there for a second, because I definitely didn't forget his name. But we should be pretty good off here. Yeah, like, we should be fine for the most part. I'm scared for the later rounds. Like, I'm confident we'll probably be at least round 60 without too many problems, but anything past round 60 I'm a little scared of. Obviously, we still have plenty more upgrades to go, and I may or may not end up dropping a Panicking Tuxedo Jake, which will give some attack speed buffs, range buffs, stamina, or pierce buffs, stuff like that. I took off all of his trinkets, so no damage or anything, but he'll still be helpful, so that's still pretty nice. But yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. Okay. I don't know why I said okay twice. I just felt like it. Yeah, it's going pretty great though. We're doing okay. I guess I said okay again. Why do I keep saying okay? I just find it weird that this map, the track that the balloons are following, I think it's bubbles. Is it something else? It might be something else. Obviously, I don't know a ton of Bloons, like Adventure Time lore, rather. I know a fair bit of Bloons lore, not really Adventure Time. So I don't really know what this stuff is or where this place is. Like, obviously it's a swamp, but I have no idea if there's some magic story behind these bubbles or this weird cow vampire dude. Donkey vampire dude. It kind of looks like he's a vampire being turned into a donkey. Am I the only one that's looking at this and thinking of that? Makes me think of Pinocchio. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know why, because Pinocchio gets turned into a donkey, which is very creepy and terrifying if you think about it. Can you imagine that happening to you? You just wake up one day, and someone just takes you off and turns you into a donkey. You can barely talk. In some cases, they can't talk, and I'm pretty sure the ones that could talk, they just, like, not good things happen to them. Pinocchio is a scary movie. I've seen a lot of movies, some more horror than others, but honestly, the animated horror movies are the worst by far. Like, they're the scariest movies to me. I don't know why. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, or maybe it isn't a popular opinion. I don't really know. But yeah, I honestly find, like, movies like Coraline and Pinocchio. I know Pinocchio's technically not a horror movie, but let's face it, if you haven't seen Pinocchio in a while, it's a horror movie. But, like, movies like those, they're a lot scarier than I find than more, like, classic horror films, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe them as horror, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess some people find them less scary because you can sort of, like, obviously go like, oh, well, this isn't real, this is animated, so it totally couldn't happen to me. But in the back of my mind, I'm just picturing myself getting turned into an animated character and then getting turned into a donkey, so I don't know which is more terrifying to you, but I think the second one is. Okay, we're on to the CMG though, so this is great. It's a non-fortified CMG, yes, that's a good sign. So this is a fortified map, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is a fortified map. That didn't go that well. The only character that has range outside of this map are a little bit Captain Cassie and mostly Sam. And we have most of our upgrades except our final abilities. I'm a little scared for the Baballoon. But that means it probably won't be a fortified Baballoon, which is pretty clutch. If we get unlucky enough and it's a fortified one, we might be doomed, but that was pretty clutch, because if it's a fortified Baballoon, that's really, really bad. You know, bad balloon. That was not on purpose, but just accept it. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say. Right, I actually was thinking about this. I don't really know why, but I was thinking about this when I was getting ready to record this video. Thinking about bad balloons, and I'm like, they're purple. That's cool. And then I'm thinking, well, magic in most things. Magic and especially in this game, BT6, like the Bloons games, magic is usually seen as purple too. So, is the bad balloon like an enchanted balloon, like covered in magic to make it immune? Like, is that the reason it's immune to like slows and stuns and stalls? Because if you didn't know, in this game there actually are a couple ways, but in Bloons, TD6, and for the most part in this game, bad balloons are really hard to slow/one-shot in any way. And I wonder, the fact that they're purple, which is often the color of magic in this game, I wonder if that has something to do with the reason why. Why did you one-shot the weak one? I wanted you to one-shot the stronger one. We did just semi-effectively beat 2 fortified ZMGs, though, so that's pretty nice. Not the best, but pretty nice. 2 more abilities to go. Not potentially the most helpful abilities, but still good ones. The meteors actually are pretty strong. Sam's meteors, they're pretty powerful. Plus, they have another stun effect. We have a lot of stalls, which makes me more scared for the bad balloon, but what do you know? But yeah, what do you think about that? Do you think that the reason the bad balloon's immune to all that stuff is because he's enchanted? And if so, do you think he's enchanted and that's why he's purple? I say he, it's a balloon, it doesn't have a gender, but the bad balloon, yeah, bad balloon. Do balloons have genders in this game? I don't know. I know the monkeys do. I don't think the towers do. Like, I know BT6, they have mostly, like, cannon, tower, like the cannon, and tack shooter. Those don't have genders in that game, do they? We were able to kill that fortified DT. I just went completely quiet there. I'm like, come on, you can do this. You can survive. Don't you dare let me die to these fortified, like, BFBs now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off auto start because we have, like, 3 rounds left. This is a fun challenge. This is going very well. Like, it's close, but it's not too close, and we're doing well, but we're not doing too well, and we're having fun, but we're not having too much fun. I really like this. This is turning out very, very well. Yeah, I like this. This has been a very fun challenge. This is going very well, very balanced. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm quickly gonna just drop a monkey farmer because I actually want to be able to collect those treasure chests. I've been clicking them, obviously. I can do that just fine, but it's nicer to not have to. Okay, you better just deal with this thing. Okay, I'm pretty convinced Sam can pop them because I don't know why otherwise we'd be able to deal with those DTs. It doesn't seem like something we should be able to deal with, but obviously we can. And I don't really know why. Okay, so we should be good now. I'm gonna let round 74 be the time for us to, like, recharge all of our abilities. Because 74 is a much easier round, generally, than 73. It also usually gives a lot of money, but we don't really need the money right now, so we're okay. It does give me a little more faith, too. The fact that we were able to do so well against the fortified DT, even after it got to, like, the edge of the track. It gives me faith that even if the bad balloon does pop really late, we'll still be able to deal with the insides, which is nice. Also, if we get lucky with our side, the Shadow Clone, and actually goes to the right of the map, that'll be helpful, too. Okay, it's a fortified bad balloon. That's an instant no-no. That's a really bad sign. Get larger, bad balloon. Why were you small for so long? Okay, so we're using all of these abilities that just have full map range for a second here. Just to add a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit. Because a little bit's better than nothing. Okay, Shadow Clone, really? It's not the right spot for you, Shadow Clone. We're dead. We're totally dead. I'm prepared to cheat and use an ability. I'd like to still try to beat the bad balloon, but I'm well aware we're probably not going to be able to. We haven't even taken it down a damage phase yet. We're doomed. So I am definitely prepared to just use a Niter Sphere Amulet, which is the most powerful epic power in the game, to just let us win. It's technically a failed challenge. We could totally have done this if it was a normal bad balloon. I'm pretty confident in that. Like, we might still even pop the bad balloon. Probably not, but we might. But we're not going to do any better than that. I am spamming these abilities. Come on, get a pirate hooking already, dude. Captain Cassie, you can do it. That didn't work. So yeah, I mean, like, we did some damage. Not much, though. It doesn't help that the bad balloon decided to stay tiny for so long. What's the deal with that? If you're outside of the tree trunk, grow already. Yeah, we're fine. Sigh the shadow clone. I can't see where you went because my screen is still shaking from the meteors and it's hurting my eyes. Oh, really, Sigh? Are you kidding me? Look at that shadow clone. You went over here. You're not allowed to go over there. Okay, we're done. I'm using the Nidosphere Amulet so we still can at least win this. Because that didn't go very well. Look at this damage, by the way, from the Nidosphere Amulet. It's kind of nutty. Nidosphere Amulet, Nidosphere Amulet, Nidosphere Amulet. You better be able to deal with this. Nidosphere Amulet? Really? I had to use a continue too. So many wasted coins. Okay, so apparently it didn't feel like popping DDTs. I thought the Nidosphere Amulet could deal with DDTs. We lost again! How? How does this magic happen? I don't understand. How did we lose? Flame Princess, level up. Be here. Someone to pop the DDTs. Please. Please, something. Someone. Super Monkey, sell. Buy this. Now we can pop DDTs for real. Let us win this, please. I don't want to have to waste power and 2 continues and still lose. Okay, so maybe the fortified bad balloon was a little bit harder than I thought, and I'm not quite as confident we would have been able to beat the normal bad balloon, but we still won, so I'm considering that a success, even though it was a massive failure. Okay, let's end this off with one epic wish robe crafting, because it's been a while. I don't really know if there's anything in particular I want, but let's open it anyways. What shall we get? I'd probably say yes to another Doom Gauntlet because they give the attack speed buff, which is pretty nice. That could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Once again, last reminder to subscribe in October. Last chance, unless you're watching this after October. Thank you all for watching. Consider giving the video a like and subscribing to join the Bloons squad. I said that very automatically. I know I've said that like 12 times already. And obviously, if you have any game suggestions or challenge suggestions or video suggestions or any comments whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment. I'm always open to them, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Continue to have a wonderful day. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye!